Hello, so original plan today was going to be do some long flat road miles, but the thought of that was just boring the hell out of me, so I'm going to do the complete opposite instead. I've parked up at Melrose down the borders and I'm going to head up the three Eildons. I don't think it'll be too long, probably over 10k but not quite 10 miles. This part is actually part of the Jedburgh Ultra route. So the Eildons part, when I get up to there, three little volcanic lumps in the middle of the borders, quite a lot of elevation over 2 or 3 miles. So it's a pretty nice day, hopefully get some decent views, and hopefully it's not going to be too cold. So we're down at Melrose Abbey, just there, and we're heading up there. Right, so if you're running the Jedburgh Ultra, you get to here, and this is really where the climb starts proper. Got a sort of single track up here. Runnable this part, and usually kind of want to make the most of this before you get through the gate up here and properly tackle the first of the Eildons, which you can just see peeking through the trees. There. Through the gate. Whew. Already blowing pretty hard. And we're still not quite on the hill there. You can see the slopes just up there. And quite often here, it's not too bad today because of the frost. This can get really slippy. It makes it feel like you're taking one step forward and half a step back. So, maybe try and jog a little bit up here before I ground the power hike. Already blowing pretty hard already. Another a mile and a half in. Okay, so the power hike is well and truly on there. It's a not very powerful power hike. And you see behind me already. Good old climb. That's sort of where we came. So, sort of track going through brambles there, and then get up through here onto the hill proper. And spoken today, so it's actually not too bad conditions. Pretty firm and not too slippy really. Just had the sort of mile or so at the road, and the road is actually a lot more treacherous than this is. Looked like there was a race on today. Didn't know about that one. Saw a couple of faces I recognised. Somebody wearing a West Highland Way top there. So I'm very conscious. I've got pretty low battery, and I'd like to get some footage from the top with some decent views. Really clear day up here today, absolutely gorgeous. So I'll switch off just now. See you at the top. That's just at the top. Oh. It's a really tough climb. Doesn't matter like what sort of run you're doing there, whether it's just this. I mean, I hit the hill about a mile and a quarter in. I'm exhausted already. But for Jedburgh Ultra, I mean, you're coming from way over in the distance over that way. You hit it about 18 miles into the run, and then you go through this section, so you kind of have to be a bit sensible, go up the hills, not trying to go too quick, save yourself for the 18 miles back. But to be honest, I don't even think the front guys can be running up there. They must have to be reduced to a power hike at some point. So that was a good one. So from here, a couple of different paths you can kind of drop down, and then that's mid-Eildon there. I actually think that's the higher of the two. You can see the trig point on top of that one. And then compared to these first two, the last one at the end's pretty easy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and drop down here in the sort of saddle between the two, and hopefully not follow Mars, and then try and get up this next climb. Really slippy here today. Right, so heading up mid-Eildon now. Like I say, it's not as long a climb, but in some ways I actually dislike it more. You'll see it's a lot of this sort of scree stuff you're running on, so your footing's never totally secure, bit of slipping about, especially on a day like today. You have to make sure you don't go right on and head down there. Cut left along this path. Another fork. You don't go that way. Cut to the right up here. That's just top the last one. Pretty anticlimactic after the first two. It's a little bump in the ground, but tough old route. So for Jedburgh Ultra, you're kind of heading down this path here, and you kind of circle round, come through the woods, and then into these woods down here, and then that sort of line of trees just there, cut through those and you can see a sort of track heading to the village there. But we're going to head this way first, go back to Melrose.